we're going to jump over to 26, which is part of this fact pattern that we just read. It's a son who got for his 7th birthday, he got a bicycle that his dad bought at a hardware place, and the bike was manufactured by Bike Co. The sister returned home from college at 17. I guess she's young from being a young college student. Son asked sister to get out his bicycle and show her how well he could ride it. And sis went in the garage and sat on the bike, and she began to walk the bike out. And then when she was near the garage, the doorway of the garage, the rod on the seat was mounted, snapped. And it caused sis to fall backward over the bicycle and suffer severe injuries. And friend standing a few feet from it was horrified and sickened, and he saw what happened to sis, but he suffered no other harm. Most bicycle manufacturers make the supporting rods for the seats from metal, which is much stronger than for that purpose than the metal that Bike Co used. And the use of the stronger metal increases the cost to the manufacturer about $1.50. Okay, so he's trying to make a cheaper bike, or Bike Co is. So now the question is, if friend that saw this thing and got sickened and horrified, in strict liability, will the friend prevail? Now, we discussed strict liability before, but I want to jump over to who might be a plaintiff, because this is a bystander, right? Usually any user or purchaser of the product can recover against the manufacturer seller under negligence or strict liability. And so you have if you want to pause and read this, go ahead. But now look over here at bystanders. Now, the bystander must be reasonably foreseeable. Were they foreseeable? Strict liability. Okay, so they're suing under strict liability, but the courts seem unwilling to allow the bystanders whose presence is reasonable. Seem to be willing to allow any bystander presence reasonably foreseeable. Okay, so she is reasonably foreseeable, that's true, but if she's going to make a claim for damages, let's look at what her claim would be. Let's look at her here. It says sis was near the doorway, and what are her damages? She's a few feet away. She was horrified. Let's see if I can highlight this. I don't know if I can. She was horrified, but she suffered no other harm. So in other words, she initially responded, gasp, but she didn't suffer any other harm. There's no medical bills. It's just, quick and dirty. You can't claim for this emotional distress is one of these things that are harder to claim in court. Okay? Right now, at least, it's the way the law is now. They had heart bomb rules and things like that, but they did away with them. I don't even know if that would apply to the. But okay, so you've got emotional distress here in a product warranty claim, which is really a stretch. Okay, she's not even going to a psychologist. She suffered no other harm. So that's why the answer is D, no, because friend was horrified and sickened but suffered no other harm. Key points: suffered no other harm. You have to have something quantifiable to take to court. You have to have proof. Not beyond a reasonable doubt, but, proof uh, by a preponderance of the evidence. And she's not going to, this is not something, it's going to be a little frivolous if she says, oh, I was shocked, So, yes, if the bicycle was inherently dangerous, yes, if the friend was within a few feet of Sis. No, because friend was not using the product when the accident. Actually, it says here that would be wrong, because a bystander can collect if they maybe if sister crashed into her and she suffered some stitches she needed because the rod went into her and she had to go to the hospital and get a tetanus shot. Yeah, then she could recover. But she's not going to recover for a gasp and a horror and then fine. Suffered no other harm. Okay, so and it doesn't matter if she wasn't using the product. She could actually wind up, if she wasn't using the product, that's not necessarily gonna bar her if something else happened, like a physical injury. So that is the reason for the answer D. And good luck on the exam. Take care.